Okay. We're just gonna wait. Okay, let's see. Oh, Isra is joining. Oh, Dia is joining. Hello, hello. Yara, hey Yara, how are you? Read the way. Oh my god. Hello, hello everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hi. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to just get a few more people in, and then we can start the live. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Hello, hello. Oh, Dima, Shobaki. Hello, Dima. And Shahid. Hello, Shahid. How are you? Oh my god. Hi. Read the way. Saha. Hi, Saha. How are you? Hello, Leah and Incognito Houston Eater. Hello. Okay, guys. So we have a few quite people in here. We have 13 people. So I'm debating whether I want to start right now or in a little bit. But yeah, so I think we can go ahead and start a little bit and then we'll just kind of see what happens from there. So hello everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me in my live stream, my first ever live stream. I'm so excited. And yeah, let's go ahead and just do some introductions. My name is Alaa Shwaiki, for those of you that do not know. I'm a photographer here in the Houston area. I specialize in weddings, engagements, portraits, pretty much anything that you can think of. I can photograph. So that's exciting. And yeah, I'm just super excited to be here and super excited to start this live stream. And yeah, so for those of you that do not know, I have a company, ShwaikiPhotos, and I've been doing this for about 2 years now. It's really exciting. It's been growing. Business has been growing, so that's really good, and I'm really excited for that. And yeah, so a little bit about my backstory. I got married about 4 years ago, so that was exciting. Yay! Unfortunately, for my wedding, we had photography. We had a photography like kind of disappointment, I guess. When we received our photos, I was so disappointed. I was just like, oh my god, was this my wedding? You know, when you have a wedding, like you don't really remember anything from it. For the most part, you just remember like the hiccups and the bad parts of your wedding. So being able to have photos to look back at and show you like all the good things and like, oh, that was nice. Oh, I remember that. You know, being able to do that is really nice. But unfortunately, when we got our wedding photos back, I was so disappointed and I was just like, oh my god, like definitely not what I expected. Our wedding photographers kind of like over-promised and under-delivered, if that makes sense. So that was something that I saw and I was like, oh my god, like I was so disappointed and I never really wanted anybody to, you know, have to deal with that for their wedding. So I was like, hey, you know what? It's something that happened to me and I never want anybody to go through this ever again. So I was like, let me become a photographer and I guess give people what they should be receiving. So yeah, and that marked my journey and that's how I started ShwaikiPhotos and that's where I am today. And yeah, I've just been so excited. Business has been growing, so that's really good. And I've just been, you know, I guess trying to get in there. So oh my god. So, oh, hello. There's so many other people joining. Hello. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. I was just kind of introducing myself and ShwaikiPhotos. So for those of you who just joined, thank you so much for joining. But yeah, so today I wanted to just do a little bit of a live stream. It's going to be like maybe 10-15 minutes max. I am fasting. So for those of you who do not know, I'm currently fasting from dawn till sunset. So I have no food in me, no water in me, so I'm, you know, preparing for that in just a little bit as well. But yeah, I wanted to do a live stream just so I could kind of introduce myself, get to know you guys a little bit more. So for those of you who are messaging or on, just please send me a comment, let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. Hello. And yeah, that would be great. And I definitely wanted to just kind of get the ball rolling. I did get a lot of questions in for the live stream. So I'm just going to be answering as much of them as I can. And if I don't get to your question, just know that I still love you, and you can definitely message me at any time. But yeah, so for those of you who want to send your questions live, go ahead and do that right now. And then I can kind of start answering your questions. And oh, hello, baby Shwaiki, Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, that's my hometown. Woo! Oh my God. Okay, so I have a few questions here that are already lined up that people have sent in already. But for those of you that we're gonna send in through live, you can go ahead and do that right now. Let me see. Actually, I've never done a live before, so trying to figure out how this works exactly. Let's see. Okay. Oh, well, we got our first question from D. Shovaki. What settings do you use? Okay, I believe you're talking probably about camera settings, if I'm not mistaken. So for camera settings, I shoot in manual. Any good photographer should be able to shoot in manual. And yeah, it's really just about being able to, you know, look at the setting, look at the lighting, see what you have around you, and be able to kind of adjust your lighting, adjust your, you know, your aperture, your ISO, and your shutter speed. And those are like the main three things that you want to be able to kind of grasp from an early start when you're starting photography. But yeah, so I'm always shooting in manual, so that's a plus, thank God. And yeah, that is it. Okay, let's see. Let's scroll through. Okay, from Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh, love you too. Okay, what is your favorite lens to use when you shoot? Ooh, I love this question. So when I'm shooting, for the most part, I'm always using my 50. I love that lens so much just because it gives me such a great aperture, and I'm able to get that like creamy bokeh in the back that everybody loves. So for the most part, I do use my 50. It's good for like low light just because of the low aperture that it can give. I'm hoping to purchase the 50, the 1.2. That would be a great step up. I'm at 1.4 aperture, so yeah, but hopefully I can definitely go in and, you know, get the 1.2 soon. And recently just got another lens. I got a macro lens, the 35. I wish I got the 100, but I'm still going up to that. So that's another cool camera to use for my ring shots and my little detailed close-up shots. Okay, let's see. Next questions. What's your dream camera? Ooh, well, my dream camera. So actually, my husband was trying to get into photography with me, so he just bought a camera recently. He bought the R6, so that's a beautiful camera. It's a mirrorless camera by Canon. I always shoot with my 6D Mark II, but when he bought that, I was like, like, I'm gonna shoot with this camera. You can shoot with my other camera. But no, I'm just kidding. No, he definitely, he was definitely actually the one that inspired me to even do all of this. Like, without him, I really don't know where I would be. So shout out to my husband. Yeah. But yeah, so my dream camera would probably be, honestly, as of right now, like, I feel like I'm good where I am, but like, I feel like the R5 is a great camera that I really want to get to, but I know that they just released the R3 too, so like, that's another camera that I'm like, yeah, let's get there one day. Okay. What's your favorite thing to shoot? Oh my God, my favorite thing to shoot. You know, like, I feel like I have a lot of things that I like to shoot, but I think for the most part, it would probably be either like events to where like I'm actually in the action doing the event, like photography for an event, or a portrait session, but it really depends. Like, it really depends on my clients. It really depends on the vibe I'm getting from my client, as well as like, I guess, the event itself. So sometimes I like doing weddings, sometimes I like just going outside in the nature and like doing a portrait session. It really just depends, again, like my clients, sometimes they're really, really comfortable, sometimes they're not, so I try to loosen them up, shake them up a little bit, try to get them out and about, you know, and out of their comfort zone a little bit to get those shots that we need. So yeah, that was that. Thanks. Okay, how do you set the mood for a shoot? Ooh, the mood. Okay, so honestly, it really just depends. I feel like for the most part, I think some people come in ready and they're just like, yeah, it's my engagement shoot, we're gonna do this, we got this, and they just come in and they're like, yeah, we got this, and I really don't have to do anything for them. Like, some of them are just so picture perfect, like freaking models. So that's great. But sometimes, you know, you have clients that are not as easy on behind or in front of the camera, sorry. So when that happens, I like to just kind of, you know, pump them up a little bit, tell them like, hey, you know, this is your day, you got this, you know, and then just kind of like get them going from there. And for the most part, within maybe 5 to 7 minutes of the shoot, they're very comfortable already getting it going and starting. So that's really great. I'm really happy for that. There have been a few times where I would be like, hey, like, let's set the mood, let's put some music on, and I just, you know, bring a speaker, put the music on, and let it play out, depending on like the clients that I have, if they're comfortable or not. So it just really depends, you know, for setting the mood, I guess. Like, you just have to, you know, really get them in the mood and really get them going, and like, you know, just, I guess, flip them up and be like, hey, it's your day. And it really is their day, so they really should feel really good to take pictures. Okay, let's see. Oh hi, that's my husband. Hi. Yay. Okay, what do you wish clients to know when they want to book a shooting session? Very good question. I think one of the most important things, or let's say one of the misconceptions about doing a photo shoot, for example, let's just say they're doing a photo shoot like at a park and it's like their engagement session. I think a really big misconception is that, oh, we want to shoot, you know, when the sun is out and like the best time ever, and it's like around, you know, noon, and I'm just like, no. Honestly, as a photographer, the best time to shoot is probably, well, now since the time change, I would say anywhere from 5:30 to 6:30 in that golden hour. And that's how you can shoot with beautiful, creamy photos. You're not getting any harsh light. You're not getting any like super crazy shadows or whatever. So if it's an overcast day, that's a perfect day for me. If it's 5:30 or past 5:30, that's a great time to shoot as well. So that's a really good thing for clients to know. And I think that most clients think that we need sun out and, you know, for it to be great, but no, definitely not. Another thing that I would say for clients to know is just when they're coming in for an engagement session, for example. I'm just doing that because that's what I do for the most part. I like for clients to be kind of color coordinated, you know, like if the girl's wearing a pink dress, maybe the guy's wearing a pink tie, you know, and that just kind of like makes it complement. You don't have to necessarily be wearing the same color, but like stuff that complement each other look really, really good. And light colors like neutrals, beiges, creams, whites, those are always a very safe bet when you're trying to do a photo shoot. So that's a really good thing for a client to know before coming in, booking a shoot. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're so talented, mashallah. Where did you pick up? Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. So where did I pick up the skill? Honestly, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, I was just like, you know, my husband was the one that really inspired me, to be honest. Like, I think for the most part, I had this like hobby in me. Like, I like photography or whatever. But honestly, I just did not have this like, yeah, let's make a business out of it. But my husband, like when I got married, he really pushed me, and he bought me my first camera, my first real big girl camera. So that was really nice. And some lenses, starter lenses out. He actually bought me my 50 lens, so that was really nice of him. And it really helped me kind of kickstart. And after that, I just started practicing. And I guess, you know, people practice and then they get skill. You know, I guess it's not like you just wake up one day and you're like, I'm a photographer. No, like you have to practice and try to really get comfortable with your camera and your lenses, flash, all of that. So that's definitely one. Okay, let's see. What do you use to edit your photos? Oh, I always use Lightroom. Lightroom is like the way to go. I actually really stick away from Photoshop. I really hate Photoshop. I just feel like it's such a, you know, I don't really know. I like Lightroom. I stick to Lightroom. I'm able to get all the shots that I want in Lightroom, so that's what I do. That's how I edit. Hi. Oh, hi, Wasan. How are you? What type of equipment do you use? Okay, so I kind of went over this a little bit, but as for my equipment, like I said, I use my 6D Mark II. It's a camera by the Canon line. And just recently purchased another camera, the Canon R6, so that's great. I currently have one wide lens, I have a 50mm lens and a 35mm lens. And I'm really trying to upgrade, and I'm really trying to get more, you know, try to get some more lenses in, so that's great. And yeah, I just recently started working with like external lighting, like super big lights, and I'm always using a flash when we're indoor and, you know, trying to bounce things off the wall. So that's that, and that's great. Okay. Yes, thank you guys so much for all of your questions. My live stream is supposed to be like a 15-minute live stream, no more than 20, so I'm trying to stick in that range. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much to everybody, you know, who is out here with me on this live stream. Oh my god, just going to throw in the photos you took of me are by far my favorite photos. Ah, you're so cute. Thank you so much, Wesson. I'm so glad that you liked them. I had a great time shooting with you, so that was really great and really fun. Yeah, I think for the most part, like, I really, really love working with my clients. You know, they just make me so happy, and like just being able to like get some photos in and like being able to like take pictures of things that I would have wanted for myself. Like that's kind of what I do, you know. When I'm doing photography for other clients, I'm like, hey, actually, I would love that photo and I would love that photo taken. So I try to do that for my clients. So I'm really, really glad to be getting positive feedback from you guys. And yeah, I'm just so excited. Shahid, I love my wedding pictures. Oh my God, I love you. I love you. And I loved your wedding and everything was so beautiful. And I'm so happy that I got to do your wedding photos. I'm so honored. So thank you so much. Okay, guys, well, I am going to have to let you guys go. I do have to go prepare for iftar, or which is like how we break our fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you all so much for joining. It means so much to me. It's my first live stream ever, and I hope it won't be my last. All right, guys, well, thank y'all so much. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off right here. Goodbye.